Hello, everybody. This is the On My Way podcast starring Chibi Joe. I am Chibi Joe, your host, and gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not doing great. So I think I want to dedicate this um, to mental health. I'm not going to vent about what's going on, but I am going to talk a lot about my opinions and views. I might give a little bit of information about myself. I'm sure I've shared it before in one form or another. Um, this month is Men's Mental Health Month. I'm not going to take away from Pride Month. The LGBTQ community needs to be supported, needs to be loved, needs to be respected. But I think we also need to acknowledge men's mental health part of the month as well. As someone who is a male abuse victim, I didn't even know we had a month. And it's important. A lot of my words are going to be aimed towards the men who listen, but I think that anyone could take my words and apply them somehow. It's okay to be not okay. um, it's okay to be angry. That doesn't mean you're toxic. It's okay to be sad. It doesn't mean you're worthless. It doesn't mean you're sensitive. And even if you are sensitive, that doesn't mean you're pathetic. Everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves respect. Everyone deserves a place to cry, even if it's in your car, even if it's in a closet somewhere. No one should feel degraded just because the world's overwhelmed them. No one should feel afraid because they're depressed or they're anxious or the memories of something horrible came to surface. And no one should be told, get over it, you have to be a man. As if being on your knees, weeping, is not being a man. No one should ever be treated like that. No one should ever be told that emotions are not a strength. Nobody should be told that emotions are distractions. Emotions are beautiful things, even the negative ones. They all have their purpose, and they all should be felt, and they all should be cared for. If it wasn't for emotions, the most beautiful pieces of art would never exist. The most talented of artists would never have started. it wasn't for emotions, half the shit that I wrote wouldn't have been written. Trauma affects everyone. And they all affect everyone differently. Me, I cry. I cry, I yell, I scream. I also encourage. I also, because of my trauma, I also have love and compassion for those who have been through different things. Nobody should ever, ever feel emasculated because they had enough guts to cry in front of a loved one. Nobody should be stepped on because they decided to let just a little bit of vulnerability out. It should be praised. That should be normalcy. A lot of guys don't have that. I'm lucky enough, my parents raised me that emotions were okay. I'm lucky enough to be able to cry and not be made fun of. Not be insulted. And it breaks my heart that not everyone has that privilege. And that they grow up thinking that emotions are distractions or bad or not valid. And so they just don't. They just acknowledge that something is bad and they don't give themselves the beautiful release that crying can give. So this message is to the ladies. If you have a boyfriend or a husband, hug them. Praise them. Or even if it's a small thing. Give them a kiss. And tell them that you love them. I would request that you do that every day. Maybe even text them and say that you love them, that you're grateful for them. And guys, do that to your women too. Tell your girlfriend or your wife that you love them. That you appreciate them. Even if you're having a bad day. I made it to my destination. So drive safe. Drink water. Eat. Rest. And I'll see you guys next time.